Okay, people. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this, but since Halo doesn't want to be played, we're going to go back to Doomgeons and Dragons. This is a series I've been doing over on my YouTube channel, and well, I wasn't planning on playing this game live for you all, but since Halo has decided it doesn't want to play for some stupid reason, I'm not messing around. So we're going to go and play something completely different. This is way back in the 1990s, classic old school FPS with a bit of fantasy flair. Welcome back to the stream, people. I do apologise profusely. I don't know what the hell happened there. Yeah, hold on. Let's beat you with my stick because I can. Yes. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go back to playing something else. So, one more time, I really do apologise, people. Don't know what caused that to happen, but the chat box is over in that direction. Get your comments in there. I'll do what I can to interact with all of you. We are in the second episode of this game because we've already got through the first episode live, and we're picking up more as we carry on here. This is a level called the Catacombs, and this is a game I played way back in the 90s on a Pentium 133 megahertz. Yes! Oh, now we're talking, people. This is old school FPS at its finest. Get in, kill anything that moves, get clear. We're going old-fashioned. Of course, if you're interested in playing any games like this, you can get it on Steam. It's available with its pack, with its brother Hexen, and they are both available, easy to find, great games to play. Oh, we just drained all the water out. Yay, backpack of holding means we've got more equipment we can carry. So this game is a really classic throwback to when it was much more about just being able to get games running in the first place. And we used to have to use 4 CD-ROMs for games like this back in the day. Nowadays, just plug it and play. It's fantastic. Ow. And that's taken us all the way back here now, which is good. Oh, so I actually saw the second spit of flame then, but I still backed out into it like an idiot. But yes, I don't know why Halo 2 doesn't want to be played. I had major problems getting it to run first time, and now that I've got it running, the game's like, nah, we're not doing that. I don't want you to play me. So unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to end the Halo series there, which is a disappointment because I did like quite a lot of things about it. I like the verticality of the levels. I like the idea of the interesting lore, which almost gave me a flash forward to what would come in Mass Effect. If you're interested in Mass Effect, of course, you can go check out Queen3210 over on her YouTube channel. Got a playthrough of all 3 main games of Mass Effect, and also Mass Effect Andromeda, which I never actually got around to checking out. It's one of the many games I need to catch up on your channel. Ow. The enemies don't... Oh, no! We're starting again, people. We're having to go all the way back to the start. But I managed to blow myself up. I must have a weapon that's kind of like a rocket launcher in Doom, where if you hit the enemy with it, great. But if you hit yourself with it, not so great. I think that's what just happened. I was like someone trying to claw me to death then. That'll make things a bit easier for getting that key. We just saw that one blow up. That tells me they are defeated. Yeah, so for those of you who played FPS games back in the day, were there any particular favourites you liked? So I say, did you play any of the more modern ones? Did you play the old school ones? What did you play? I really need to stop standing in the way of energy balls. They're going to hurt me. Oh, damn it. Fell down the wrong hole there. Good evening, Avian. Seeing you jump back in there. You like the graphics and nostalgia. Yeah, as I say, these are the old school PC games. I used to play this, to say, back on a Pentium 75 when me and my mates managed to get a version running at school. We all got banned from the PC room for a short while over that. It was misappropriation, apparently. It was meant for you to use learning, and we're like, we are learning. We're learning all about cover fire and, you know, effective weapons for shooting things in the face and solving puzzles and many other things. Oh, SimCity, yes! Oh god, the old school SimCity was awesome. Yes, I used to love that game. You used to be able to play that before we even had, you know, the Pentiums. My mate had a version of that running on a, what was it called? A 386 PC, if you ever had one of those. Something like a 386 or a 486. Yes, that was a fantastic game. I used to love all the ways you could, like, you could, like, put in cheat codes and Godzilla would, like, mess around with your town, or you get nuclear meltdowns and earthquakes. It was brilliant. It made absolutely no sense, but it was brilliant. Yes, the money cheat, absolutely, yeah. Because we ain't got time for, like, getting in the legal way via taxation or anything. Oh, no, 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 no. We cheated. We cheated and we were proud of it. I've just activated something, but I don't know what. Ah, that's what I've activated. I've activated this door here. But before we go through it, we're going to quickly save our game. Yeah, I'd say it was great. They organise the city, do it your own way, and just, like, put your own stamp on it. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was also really challenging, especially if you did it legit. If you did it a legit way, it was actually really, really difficult. It's like, I used to love Theme Park, if you ever played that back in the day. Theme Park was incredible. Of course, all those of us who played Theme Park, we all learned early on what it meant to be a capitalist bastard. Because what did we all do? Put as much ice as possible in the soda and as much salt as possible on the fries. We didn't build all the rides or anything like that. Oh, no, 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 no. We were all focused on making kids be addicted to French fries and soda. We were capitalist arseholes. If you didn't play Theme Park like that, you didn't play the game. It's as simple as that. Theme Park Tycoon, was that the later edition for the... I think I remember there being a port of it for the... I think it was the PlayStation 2, and it was like in 3D. Oh, what the hell? I'm being shot out. That'll be it. That'll be what's shooting at me. Yeah, it was a great game. Said the theme park games were awesome. Theme Park actually made it onto my... But back in the day on the website GameFAQs.com. And you can still find this, by the way, if you want to search for it. I did a couple of top 10 lists for greatest game overs in video games. And the second version of it I did in 2012. That's how far we're going back here. I actually included Theme Park on the list. Because despite it being a game for kids, it featured an amazing game over screen where your character basically went bankrupt and tried to jump out of a window and kill themselves. And it actually played that classic cartoon death march music, you know, the kind of like it played that. And basically you were it did that as a way to celebrate your failure. Now there's no way on this planet that they will be allowed to do that in the modern era. There's absolutely no chance in hell. If they did that today, the game would be banned from every place possible. It would be pulled from shelves in seconds. So for that alone, it made it to my top 10 list. Because it was just like something that surely wasn't allowed. And yet there it was. Because in the 90s, games weren't afraid to make it be told how it was. They told you that you were fucking dead. Simple as that. Ah, that's the green key. Excellent, thank you. So I've got the green key, which means I can carry on the way I was. Back here was a way through, but out of curiosity, what's down here? Looks like a very bad time to me. Looks like lava. I don't want to touch that. Not got many shots in this. We'll go with this. We'll go with a crystal scepter instead. Pick them off from a distance. That's right. Keep it coming. Gotta watch my ammo. That's the only concern here. Gotcha. That'll do. Thank you. Yes, this game may have been remade in 4K, but they've not done anything to change the mood of it. It's the same graphics, it's the same style, and it's the same kind of challenge. Ah, secret door. And we've just got the enchanted shield. Ah, I see. So we had two different routes. Oh, look at that. And that's now put us all the way back here. And give us a special item. Cool, nice one. Okay. As I've now got the blue key, let's do a quick save. And then we'll get back into it. Yes, I'd say I'm really disappointed that Halo 2 has let me down. I can't believe that. I'm there halfway through a mission and suddenly I've got absolutely no sound. I'm pulling out cables, I'm doing everything and nothing's working. It's like the game decided, fuck your PC basically. Which is so disappointing because the whole point is that later on this year, Halo Combat Evolved is being remade and being released on like PC, Xbox, PS5, and many more. I was doing them a favour by getting it out there, letting people see it, letting people think about it. But no! They had to make the brilliant tactical decision to, instead of do that, make it so that I can't play the game. Well, fortuitously, an old classic from the 90s is here to rescue us. I knew there'd be another enemy in that. Oh, I was hoping that I got away with that. I think that's him dead though, at least, which is good. So there we go, there is the Catacombs finished. We've finished our first level. Over on my YouTube channel, the level before this took me nearly an hour. It just shows how different some levels can be. They can be much harder. Now we're in the labyrinth. Is David Bowie coming to play? Ah! This is a much more open level. I'm not taking any chances here. It's like dance, magic dance. Oh, they were stuck to each other. Fair enough. I'll pick you off like that, and that's fine by me. The moment I said that, Avian, it appeared in the chat courtesy of you. That's how in sync we are, people. That's how in sync we are. You know the kind of humour that my streams generate, if that's the kind of thing my chat have to say. I'm impressed. Oh, right, okay. I thought that was a crusher. Oh. Let them come to me. You say it's one of your favourite movies about problematic. What's so problematic about Labyrinth? The Muppets aren't problematic. David Bowie's not problematic. I can't remember her name. The girl in it, she's not problematic to my knowledge. I'm curious, what's so problematic about it? I suppose, yeah, the difference between Jareth and Sarah. But again, I think the whole point is that she's more about rescuing a brother, isn't she? It's true that he was more. It was kind of like a reflection of like Succubus, wasn't he? Did you know though? Here's where it gets interesting. They actually had 3 people in mind to play Jareth. Now, one was David Bowie, which was absolutely awesome. Nothing need more be said about that. But there were 2 other people in the mix. One of them, I think, could have been great in a different kind of music genre, and that was Sting of The Police. But the other person they were considering asking was Michael Jackson. I'm glad that reality never came to pass. I'm glad that really would have made it problematic. Yeah, exactly. We don't need to say much more, do we? It's like, no, that's bad. That's very bad. Hey, I found the fire mounts. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, one moment. There's something I just need to quickly do here. no, it should be on there. It should be fine. Okay, ignore me. I wasn't sure if that achievement showed up. It should have done, but I can't be sure. Yeah, exactly. I don't think I would have liked it either. It wouldn't have made any sense, would it? Oh, what the? You're not allowed to ambush me and shoot me. That's not allowed. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to outsmart me. You're not allowed to counter my spam tactics. How dare you? You're not allowed to use legitimate strategies like that. You're mindless golems who are here to be murdered. Just before I go through here, I want to quickly see if there's any more supplies. Yay, that's a secret area found. Yeah, exactly. David Bowie's the Goblin King makes perfect sense. It makes no sense for anybody else to try and portray him. Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? Finally, he's dead. I'm there, I'm like, are you going to die anytime soon? Be gone. Get out of here. I thought I heard another enemy nearby. This is actually a very effective weapon. The only problem is it rinses through ammo. It goes through ammo like water. But it's a bloody good gun. Well, wand. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Nah, 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 nah. Nix, no. No one is allowed to remake Labyrinth. It's a classic of the 80s. It stays there. You do not remake Labyrinth. It would be a terrible idea. Even if they used the Muppets in the modern era, it still wouldn't be right. I just don't... No. I veto that. I don't even have the power of a veto, but I'm vetoing it. This weapon is very tempting to hold full auto, but you don't want to do that. You want to tap. You want to tap shoot it, because there is a very fine line between wasting your ammo. Because while it's a fast weapon, it also is quite powerful, so you can drain it too fast. Yeah, I agree. It is too iconic. Oh bugger! I didn't want to do that. Shite. Oh, now I'm in the acid floor. That's annoying. Okay, that's one dead. I just realised I was shooting at those. I don't want to waste any more ammo for that weapon. Okay, there's something that tells me there's a secret door there. Because there's different coloured textures to the back wall. And that makes me think there's something back there. Yeah, that was worth tanking the damage for. Ah, there's a set of stairs, so we can do that. But I see what looks like a door there. And I was right. And crucially, it also contains the next key. So that is very welcome indeed. We've also got the Deacon Claw as well, which is the Dragon Claw. See if there's anything. I think this might be the way we just came before. Yeah, it is. But what's further down this way out of curiosity? Ammo. And plenty of it. So we'll take that. And another route by the looks of it. Got some hanging corpses because, of course, we do. Oh! The Wings of Wrath. We have them. So somewhere around here is the next green key. It's off to the side. There it is. While we got the chance, we'll quickly save our game. Oh, not what I needed. Okay, we'll switch to the crossbow. One down. Like, one down. Wait, I know you. Those in the know will be like, oh God, stop quoting that show. Those who don't know are like shrugging the shoulders. Oh. I was expecting an enemy there, so I thought I'd be clever and shoot round the corner. And I stupidly was in the wrong position to do so. I should have killed him. I'm surprised I didn't finish him off. No matter, we managed to get through. Ah, don't mind if you do. I'll set one of those. And then we have stairs back to the top. Okay, right, let's quickly find... Ooh, we found a new route with lots of maze spheres. And the maps... Ah! So now we've opened the way back here. Cool. Okay. So the question is, where does this go? It takes us to the other side of that room. That's what it does. Excellent. Okay. Nice. So we've got the blue key. And now what we want to do is keep on going for the next level. That's where we want to be going. So it's somewhere along the sides again. There's the blue spheres. We'll take that. I had a feeling that'd happen. Tripwire doors are very much a thing of these kind of games using the Doom engine. So games like Doom, Hexen, Heretic, a lot of the time you find it's like tripwires or standing in certain areas which get you access to the rooms. And that's perfectly fine, by the way. Ooh, I don't like the look of this. But having said that, this might be the room where I took a load of them out from the top earlier. Let's be sure by saving our game. So yes, impromptu stream of Heretic here because we were meant to be playing Halo 2 tonight. We'd started, everything seemed perfectly fine, and then the game decided it didn't want to play anymore. Well, no, actually no, that's not true. The game wanted to play, it just didn't want me to hear it playing. An Inferno Orb. I had a feeling we'd be getting something like that coming out to play. Ah! And there we go. Now we're going to the Great Hall. Oh, this is a wide open room. I don't like this. I think we're about to enter a serious dogfight here. And if that's the case, we want to be able to pick off enemies from a distance if we can. Yeah. There they come. I was listening for their little shrieks. Those shrieks are the enemies who like to essentially fly up to you. Let them come to me where I'm in a wide open area with a lot of chance to... Ow! How dare you try and glomp me? How dare you? You're not allowed to do that. Yeah, if we can snipe any enemies from a distance... By the way, I do actually know a cheat for immortality for this game, but I'm not going to use it. And I'll get... In fact, it's a reference to a fantasy film from the 80s, which is not Labyrinth, but it is about immortal characters. Can you possibly think what word would be... You type in a free text word to do with characters who are immortal. I'll be surprised if you get it because it's quite an obscure word. I'll give you a few minutes to put a few tries in the chat and then we'll go from there. No, it's not Dark Crystal, it's one word. And it's not a movie title, but it's a reference to a movie. It's a movie that's famous for having a soundtrack by the band Queen as well. So a fantasy movie from the 80s about characters that may never die, A soundtrack by Queen, and the word is a reference to that movie. Any idea what it could be? And of course, that's not a reference to Queen 3210 over on YouTube, but you can check out her channel. You can also check out Chris JT 1985, who is currently back on Saturday playing more Spider-Man 2. So, no, Spider-Man, sorry, not Spider-Man 2. So I'll be about to check that out here on Saturday evening, twitch.tv/Chris JT 1985. I feel like I'm stuck here because there's nowhere to go. I've activated a switch, but all I see are magma pools. Might have to bite the bullet and go for it. Yeah, that's what I had to do. It was one of those cake level points where you have to take damage to carry on. They're a very, very common trope in this era of first-person shooter. So I'll give you a couple of more minutes and then I'll give you the answer. I'll say it is a good one. It's quite a clever answer. We're getting a lot of goodies here, which tells me we are about to have a very bad time. When I see this much ammo being offered, I'm already nervous. It's like, why is the game giving me so much ammo? Why is the game being generous all of a sudden? All of a sudden, I feel like I'm in a more Egyptian place rather than a medieval fantasy. I know you're in here. I can hear you screaming. Yeah, there it is. Gotcha. Ah, there's the yellow key. That wasn't what I wanted to use, but I'll take it. And got you too. What has that done? That switch has done something, but I don't know what it's done. Okay, no matter. Ah, it's you guys. I've not seen you in a while. These can be quite annoying. The good thing is they usually drop ammo for the crossbow. Ah, we're back here all of a sudden. Ah, that's what we needed. We needed both switches to open this route. That makes sense. So, in terms of this game having an immortality cheat, as I say, it's a reference to a fantasy movie featuring a soundtrack by Queen from the 80s. Well, that particular movie itself is called Highlander. And the cheat is quicken, as in the quickening, which is the big thing they're all fighting over for the prize. There can be only one. Quite a neat little reference, that. Now, however, in case you haven't seen it already, I'm just going to save my game. This game, as we know, is running in a modified version of the Doom engine. So the game Doom. Well, watch what happens if I decide to put in the cheat for infinite health from Doom, which is ID DQD. Trying to cheat, eh? Now you die. That's right. The coders knew that people would know the code from playing Doom and put in a nasty surprise if you try to use it. The same thing happens if you try and use the weapons cheat. It comes up and says, trying to cheat, eh? You don't deserve weapons, and takes all your weapons away. I absolutely love that. That is so amazing. Ow. I tanked that for no reason. I didn't need to. So the whole idea of that was to essentially get ourselves as much opportunity as possible. Nice. I had a feeling that I'd open that, so that's good news. I was wondering why my sound was a bit off. I think I dropped down lower on my chair. Unfortunately, my chair is seen better days, and as a result of that, it's kind of, well, how can I put this mildly, losing its air and constantly dropping down, which is a nuisance. But it's all part of the game, so don't worry about it. I had a feeling that they'd be coming for us. Out of curiosity, what does this actually do? Oh, it's a grenade launcher. That's what it is. Let's try it with these guys. Yeah, it's basically firing muskets. It's a musket shooter. We're basically firing musket balls. The only problem is it rinses ammo. It's fun to play with, but at the same time, it doesn't feel as mystical. There's something about using wands and that. Ah, right. So we found our way to the blue key door. And with it, we found our way to a load of enemies. And we just got the fire mace again. So now what we need to do is get the green key, which I think... Well, the green door, sorry, we've already got the green key. I think the green door is back... Oh, well, we found the secret area. And it's full of more enemies to use the fire mace on. Okay, let's do it. Gonna give me a load of fire ammo, I might as well use it. There we go. Just a little tap and turn, tap and turn. Try not to get too close to our own weaponry, because I believe that'll kill us. It's one of those weapons where it can hurt you as much as the enemy, basically. And I'm okay with that, you just have to get used to it. Ah, there's the green door as well, cool. So it's brought us back where we needed to be. Excellent news. Just before we use it. Oh, this is a very tight space, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, boys, but you're in trouble now, and I'm going to switch to a different weapon. Ah, yes, the crossbow certainly made all the difference there. So yes, this game's very much a case of constantly moving around the map, trying to find the best way forward. And with that, we've managed to get through, which is good. Oh, what the... Here they come. Yeah, this kind of harkens back to an age when you have to constantly switch your weapons and try and find the most effective for dealing with certain enemies. Because certain weapons are better than others. Yeah, I was right. I knew that'd be toxic float. But it does have ammo for one of the better weapons I've got. So while we've got the chance, we'll take it in. And now we've got the blue key. So the actual style of this game, in terms of how you play it, you could say it's really formulaic. But I always find it's really good because you're constantly having to think on your feet about the routes you're taking and the ways and the path you're going down. Now, I believe the blue door was back this way, down the stairs. Yeah, that's right, down here. Once again, we've got a very wide open hall, which I don't like. I don't like that. Oh, what the hell? What just shot at me? Someone just shot ice at me. Oh, it's one of you. Take advantage. Oh, what the hell? I'm being wind blasted. It's a bit cheap taking the enemy out through the wall. It's a bit like these speedrunners who deliberately go in certain areas to not trigger enemy checkpoints. Well, the fact of the matter is, if the game lets you do it, you do it. No one said you had to play fair. No one says you have to obey the rules. I'm going to go up onto this throne, and I bet you this door will open, and there'll be some nasty enemies coming through. Yeah. I was just about to hit the Q key, which would have allowed me to carry on then, but I didn't get it right. So we're all the way back here. That was my fault. Okay, no big deal. I think this is where we need... Same plan as before, take them all out in advance if we can. And then, for that particular area, we just need to do something quick to level the odds. Yeah, here we are. Right. Now, I do have an idea for this, because there's a power-up that was being awarded that I didn't use. There's the head. What this enemy essentially does is uses the elements to attack you. So you got fire, ice, wind. I think that's it. I don't think it uses earth. So there are two things we can do that's going to make a big difference here. It's going to require a little planning. There he goes. Got him. Right. So, what we need firstly is this. Now, we're going to save our game before we try this. We're going to activate the Ring of Immortality. And then we're also going to equip the Tome of Power. thanks to the ring of power, the tome of power, we're causing it to rain blood. That was very, very cool indeed, because that has now got us back in control. And through we go. The portals of chaos. Ooh, I don't like the look of this. We're starting in a sealed room. The moment we drop that room, it's going to be enemy central. Here we go. I get the feeling it's going to be like Dead Simple from Doom 2. And I think I'm right. Pardon me, people. I've just got a idiot in my chat who I'm now going to ban. Because they are a bot. So I apologise, people. One moment. Sorry about that, people. So, how many enemies would you like to fight? Yes. All the enemies. Give me as many enemies as you can give me, it seems. I heard you. Yeah, I'm not having that. Oh, what the hell? I shouldn't be surprised by stuff like that, but somehow I let it happen. What a mess. Now we're in what appears to be a graveyard. Look at all these stones that we've found. Is it just me who sees a graveyard here? That's annoying. He hit me at the same time I hit him. Ow. I'll do. See, this weapon's very effective against the flying creatures. It keeps them pinned backwards. Oh, it's one of yous. One of them arseholes. See, that would be a weapon of choice for me. The problem is ammo's not that great. If I could find more ammo for it, I'd use it more often. So at least with the Dragon Claw, you're always finding a decent amount of ammo in the back for it. See, those enemies remind me of those really irritating ones from Exhumed, or Power Slave Exhumed, depending on which region you're in, where they were able to summon those enemies that froze you in place and you had to, like, dodge around them, or make them crash into a wall. They remind me a bit too much of that. Which is probably where Power Slave Exhumed got the inspiration from, to be honest. So we've got yet more ammo, which is awesome. And there comes a point where we can't advance the main way. So there must be an alternate route. We've gone around the building and found pretty much nothing. So the question is, where next do we go? Ah, that's where we go. We have a new route, people. Oh, this is going to be fun. Ow. So simply don't stop. With that, we found a secret, which is good. Aha! I found those stairs. And a mess with those stairs. So what I'm doing here is I'm living on the crosshairs. The moment I see them glowing yellow, that's when I'm actually attacking. It's making all the difference. Because they're in a position where they're not getting a shot off on me. So it's helping me to open the shot. They're out of range there, sadly. Yeah, they're still out of range. Oh, okay, now we've got Minotaurs. Not what I needed. Last time I fought a Minotaur was an SMT4. And if you know, you know. That was not an easy stream, was it, people? If you were there when I tried taking on Minotaur and SMT4, you know how much I struggle with that boss. Possibly the most notorious boss in, like, tutorial dungeon history, that one. Oh, ah! Damn it! Sorry, they got us. Right, this time we've managed it. So, once again, this time we'll save here. So we're a little closer. I was trying to live on my ears then, because by hearing them chanting, I'd be able to know when they were attacking me. Well, that was a bit luckier than I deserved, to be honest. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Nice. If you are interested, by the way, people, this game is not only available on Steam, but you can also actually play this, believe it or not, on the Nintendo Switch. It was actually ported to the Switch, this game, would you believe? You can play this on the go if you want. So if you're not one for running a very powerful PC, this is an alternative for you. Ah, this is helpful. Now we have multiple avenues. Come on. Come and face me. Well, I think they've taken that invitation personally, people. Here they come. Ah, they throw what balls of fire at us. Okay, that's useful to know. I mean, I could use the Wings of Wrath to fly over the lava. That is one option. First thing I'm going to do is save my game. That's a real option. So it's interesting because I had so much trouble with one level earlier in my playthrough over on YouTube. And of course, this part will be getting uploaded to YouTube for those of you who aren't watching live. They are taking a lot of punishment. But one is down, that's great news. Okay. interesting now that they're unsupported. And there it goes. Now the question is, as you might have noticed, there are a lot of different portals all of a sudden. So any one of them could be our route out. Let's start by going through the one with the Tome of Power. That has taken us back here. So that's clearly not the answer. That one's given us the ovum and then put us all the way back here. So once again, we know this isn't the right route. So this is going to be one of those trial and error moments, people. I'm assuming one of the blue doors is where we're going to be going. Well, that's the Phoenix Rod. And we've got more ammo as well, while we've got the chance. Let's go, blue. Well, the achievements didn't pop on the screen, but I got 2 achievements then. One for killing every enemy on the map, and most importantly, the mighty Molotovs have proved to be no match for you. And as their steaming corpses slide to the ground, you feel a sense of grim satisfaction that they have been destroyed. The gateways which they guarded have opened, revealing what you hope is the way home. But as you step through, mocking laughter rings in your ears. Was some other force controlling the Molotovs? Could there be even more horrific beings through this gate? The sweep of a crystal dome overhead where the sky should be is certainly not a good sign. And you say it's GLaDOS, Avian. Well, it's not quite GLaDOS, but there we go. So that is the end of Heretics Episode 2. I wasn't expecting that live tonight here on the channel. So, with that in mind, people, that's where I'm going to wrap up slightly early for tonight because I'm going to save the next episode for the next one that comes on the YouTube channel. So, Doomgeons and Dragons, you can check out all the previous episodes right over on youtube.com/@SSWishbone. Now, on Friday, I am not going to be streaming because I'm having some work done on my teeth. And I have the feeling I might have some overhang. So I'm testing to see what happens. I've got a few appointments coming up back to back to back. Friday's the big test to know whether I'm going to be back next Wednesday or not. We shall decide. Halo is unfortunately going to be on ice. I've tried running it twice, and twice it's let me down. So I'm going to decide on another game to play. Keep an eye on the channel to see what that's going to be. We are going to be back to Trails in the Sky next week, so keep an eye on the schedule for that. And on Saturday evening, you can, of course, go and check out at ChrisJT1985 right here on twitch.tv. There he'll be streaming more Spider-Man. And over on YouTube, you can check out at Queen3210 for more classic series such as the ongoing Resident Evil Remake playthrough, the recently started very interesting game Dispatch, Persona 3 Reload, and much, much more. Thank you all very, very much for watching. And the Master Chief? More like Master of Mischief.